This 26 Sports and CCTV high school basketball presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
And welcome back to Cadillac High School. Jay Simon alongside Kevin Gregory. Heather Stilson, our leader and director, back in the studio. That's radio. In the truck. And we've got Bailey Hoover, Gabrielle Long, and Wyatt Van Dynen, our camera operators. Hardest working crew in television bringing you these images. 36-35, Vikings with the lead. And surprisingly, Spencer Mahar, the junior who tweaked his ankle, thought he might be done for the night, is back on the floor.
It's a little bit ginger on it, but showing a lot of heart right now.
And Parker Yachik with the quick bucket gives the lead back to the Dukes. Got a good one here.
Showing a lot of heart and a lot of youthful healing juice in those joints.
Oh, yeah. It'll hurt later. Benson down low. Kahani backing in against his opponent. The hoop and the harm.
Look at the footwork by the big man. That's not bad.
Hey, that's an offensive and defensive lineman. They've got great footwork. And he showed it there. A nice little move to finish. And Kahani with a three-point opportunity. And a nice-looking free throw as the big man gives the Vikings a two-point lead, 39-37. A little full court pressure again from the Vikings. Jameson Van Ogden, who's getting his first minutes here. Oh, nice look for Van Ogden. He shuffled his feet. No, they're going to say a foul call. Boy, I thought he shuffled his feet right back underneath Cochran, but they're going to get Cochran for the foul on the floor.
I'm feeling for Mahar right now. That full court pressure takes on a little different tone when he can't do his thing, full mobility.
And there's a steal on the inbounds by Vinny Genema. Genema the other way finds Cochran, and Cochran will wisely pull it out. Keegan Brooks, pump fake, jump stop to the 10, lays it up and in.
That's a quality attack by Keegan right there. He sees 6'8" sitting on the bench. He's going to the rack, finishing strong at the rim.
And we are going to get, are we getting a timeout, or are we getting a?
I thought that was a timeout.
I didn't see either coach call for it, honestly. I don't know what's going on. I think it's a referee timeout. I think it's officials timeout.
Thought they were.
Score is 41-37.
Scherzer just subbed in, so it's got to be a timeout.
Yeah, Scherzer can't check in if there's no. If this is an official timeout, Scherzer cannot check in. We're having a discussion as the officials try to figure something out. It has to be pointed out. We've talked about it off the air. I got to point it out.
Call the foul on Genema, 21.
Oh.
So, okay, he can check in.
A foul on Genema?
That's what they just called.
I didn't see what was going on. All right. Anyway. I have to point it out that the majority of the Cadillac Viking coaching staff, which, by the way, might be the largest in northern Michigan, all of them wearing kind of the powder blue, Columbia blue of the Dukes over there. I don't know if that was just like being very welcoming of the visitors or what that's about.
I don't know.
You'd be hard-pressed to know which team was which based on the coaching staff.
Soft blue tones over there on the bench.
Yes, indeed. I mean, they're all good-looking fellas. A lot of balds over there, a lot of bald guys. Denham for three. He's been quiet in this one. Too strong, but a nice rebound by Jopic. Vikings lead by 4. Yacht into the corner, Denham. The big man, Scherzer, knocks down the 12-footer.
Little shot put 12-footer.
Yeah, shot put is the accurate way to describe that.
So
but it was effective.
Mahar checking out. He gave it a shot, but it wasn't looking too hot when he was out there, so he's being attended to over there behind the bench right now. Hope he's all right, but he might want to sit the rest of this one out.
Brooks for 3, no, and Jopic with the strong rebound. 41-39 Cadillac. Denham cut off on the baseline nicely by Cochran and Kahani. .15-footer, Scherzer, too strong. Brooks with the rebound. Up ahead, Genema. To the rim, rejected by Scherzer from behind. There's a block from the big man. That's an athletic move to trust yourself. Jopic for 3. No good, and the rebound by Benson. But to just chase that down and block it from behind like that, not worrying about where you're going to land. I know I can't do that. First of all, I can't jump that high, but I don't trust where I might land in that situation. That's youthful exuberance.
You know it's a good block when the home team that just got blocked gives you a little ooh and ah for it.
Yes, indeed. Cochran, straightaway three, no good. Tried to save it with Kahani, and they both end up tying it up out of bounds. One or the other would have saved that, but can't fault the effort. Well, if they'll try to tape him up and see what he can do. I think he's got the shoe and the socks off. They're investigating that one over there. McFarland over to Jakic.
You got here a little 1-3-1 by Cadillac, switching it up.
Yeah, a little different look. Jakic for three. Yes! Tickling the twine, as some other play-by-play announcer would say.
It's a nice adjustment by Essexville right there. Got to give him credit on that. Cadillac threw a different look. Recognized it right away, got into the right set, wide open shot from the wing.
Dukes take a 42-41 lead as Genema kick out for Cochran. Cochran will drive into the paint and lays it up and in over Scherzer. That's a brave shot from Tanner Cochran, his first buckets of the game, as he goes right at the big man. And the Vikings take the 1 point lead back, 43-42, as we reach the midpoint of the fourth quarter. McFarland gives it up. Jakic, deep three, no good. And Kahani with the rebound.
These kids today have no conscience. Not supposed to develop that until you're 23.
I see that and I just go, yep, that's familiar. Brooks elevating, firing, knocks it down. There's your mid-range jumper.
You referenced it.
So pretty.
Keegan's got a really good looking shot, especially from the 12 to 15 range.
Vikings by 3, 45-42. Jakic to McFarland. McFarland getting the bulk of the minutes with Mahar on the bench. Mahar with ice on that ankle now. I think you're right. I think his night's done. McFarland for three. No good, and this will go off the support. 45-42 lead as Cooper Benson got a blow. He'll check back into the game now as Kahani takes the seat. Genema takes the seat. Raphael now out on the floor. Aiden Raphael's got a big 5 points in his half. 7 in the game coming off the bench. Keegan Brooks. Cooper Benson. Kick out. Raphael thought about the straightaway three. Blows by the big man. He's going to draw the foul with the stop. It's going to be on the floor, but Scherzer picks up the foul. We'll see what this is for him. John McMahon will let us know. Has McMahon been hired to do that permanently now, or is this just...
He said he was filling in for a guy with laryngitis or something.
Okay. Benson with the miss, but Raphael with the rebound. Brooks will pull it out.
Giving him some quality minutes.
Raphael will take the three. Yes! Aiden Raphael with his second triple of the game. He's got 10, and it's a 6-point Vikings lead, biggest of the game. McFarland harassed by Cochran up at the top of the key. Here's Jakic. Jakic attacking the rim. Tough shot. Won't go. Scherzer chases the rebound down, though. Quick three from Jakic. No good. And Brooks corrals the board. Up ahead. Cochran ahead of the defense. Can't finish, but a nice foul by Bartlett. Noah Bartlett pushes the Viking lead to 8, and we're going to get a timeout.
I think that was a Cadillac timeout, and I think he's trying to get nice little blow there for Genema. He's ready to come back in, maybe with Kahani as well, to finish this game up. 2 minutes to go, push their lead to 8. What a change of events.
30-19 at the half, and the Vikings have gone on a 31-12 run here in the second half.
That's doing work, man. You got to give him credit. You know, I'm going to hats off to Raphael. Giving him some quality minutes on the defensive end, scoring. You say he's got 10 points, a little inside, a little outside. What I like what he's doing when he does drive to the hole, he's the one that's coming to a jump stop and give a little pump fake, getting big man off his feet, making some things happen, giving him some quality minutes.
Spencer Mahar, the standout junior point guard of the Dukes, went out with an ankle injury early in this quarter. Has not returned, actually late in the third. But I don't know that that's necessarily the difference as Denham takes a deep three. And Brooks with the rebound. I think he would help, certainly, but I'm not sure the tide could be stemmed here as Brooks throws that off the back of Cooper Benson, who was not looking.
Yeah, Cadillac made their run while Mahar was still in the game. Definitely didn't hurt Cadillac's chances when what I consider the best guard on the floor went out of the game.
Vikings defense is amped up now as Denham takes a three and knocks it down. Jacob Denham is capable of getting hot from out there, I'll tell you right now. Led this team with almost 18 points a game last year. Coach Chris Watts telling us that that's not necessarily what they wanted. That was a case where they kind of needed him to score that much. He's getting more balanced scoring this year, but the thing is, if the kid can score that much, you know he can score. And right now with Mahar on the bench, they might need him.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, sometimes in an attempt to get more balanced scoring, you don't want to take away what somebody does well. And especially, like you said, if you're struggling right now and you've been outscored like you've been in the second half here, you might want to go and just ride that out and see if you can't get some quality looks from someone who's a known scorer. That's a good point.
50-45, Cadillac with the lead. The Dukes not going away.
I want to take this little lull in the action. I got to mention, for anybody out there, there's a Temple Hill 3-on-3 basketball tournament coming up in May. If you have the Facebook, you just type in something. I think
Which
I need
to point out, Kevin does not have.
I don't even know how to use it, but you can somehow search Temple Hill 3-on-3.
Eric Richards is the young man that was on this broadcast last Friday.
Yep.
He runs it. You can search for him.
You can.
He'll have links to it as well.
He will put a bracket together for any age group as long as there's 4 teams. So it's for a good cause, to be a benefit to a young man who was burned in a tragic hotel or apartment explosion up in Manton. Anyways, quick plug, Temple Hill 3-on-3 basketball tournament. Check it out. It's communities coming together. There's a lot of good things happening for that.
Absolutely. Minute 38 remaining here. Vikings with the ball and a 5-point lead. They get it into Brooks. Brooks all the way the other end. Raphael wisely not taking the three. Yuta shot it. Yuta shot it.
Yeah.
That's way too open. And Brooks is doing a great job of just driving to the tin, getting them to collapse, and then finding an open man. And then the Vikings showing good discipline, not shooting with a 5-point lead. At some point, you might want to take a wide open look, or a close look, I guess.
Well, yeah.
Now we're going to get a foul on Denham. But, yeah, there's no reason to shoot a three.
No.
If you get a layup, fine, but
Essexville, you got to start taking some chances at this point. Start reaching for the ball, see if you can't get a steal. Otherwise, you got to put Cadillac on the line here.
That's what we just got. Denham fouling. That's just the 5th, so 2 more fouls for the Dukes to commit. They might as well commit right away. Go for the ball. Yep, and we're seeing it. They're not getting the foul call. Brooks working hard against Yachik, and now Yachik will finally get called for the foul. As we're down to a minute remaining. Next foul will send the Vikings to the line. Genema trying to get it into Brooks, and we're going to get a timeout from the Vikings. Coach Benzenberg, hands behind his back, right in the ear of that official. Timeout. I'd like a timeout. I'd like a timeout, sir. I'm afraid I'm going to get a 5-second call. I'd like a timeout.
It was close. Yeah, Cadillac's got to remember they do have the option of throwing the ball into the backcourt here.
Yes,
you don't have to inbound it on the offensive end. You can on an inbounds play, throw it back and go run and get it if things are breaking down. So you got to draw something up to get whoever your best free throw shooter is. Obviously, you want the ball in his hands because you expect Essexville to foul right away. So, going to the free throw line, shooting a 1-on-1 with an opportunity to ice this game. Who are you going to?
It'll be interesting, Kevin, because the Vikings are just 0 of 1 from the line, or 1 of 2 from the line tonight. Cooper Benson, the only one to shoot free throws. So sometimes if you haven't gotten into a groove, it's a little tough to say.
Don't go all Xavier Simpson down the stretch.
I would expect. I don't know who they'd foul. It won't be Brooks and it won't be Benson unless they have to, and they do, and they do. They do, and they do.
I was surprised.
Jameson Van Auckland committing the foul, and it will send Cooper Benson to the line. He's the only Viking who has shot free throws tonight, and he will try to extend this 5-point lead as Jaden Scherzer, the big man playing with 3 fouls, checks back into the game. Sorry, you were surprised?
I was surprised that Keegan gave it up so quick. Thought he'd hold on to the ball and just let them foul him, but hey, saw Cooper and another viable free throw shooter.
Cooper Benson, a 1-on-1.
That's not what I want to say now. I'm done.
Big free throw knocked down.
And you want me to say the truth. So here it is.
55.6 seconds remaining. Sorry, I know you can see the time on the screen, folks, but it's my radio. I can't help it.
Pretty face.
Benson back irons the second. Bad miss, actually. Almost banked it in. Dukes will be looking for a 3 here. Jacek crossed over Benson, got himself free, but didn't take it. Now he'll find Denham, sets him a pick. Back to Jacek. 3, short. Brooks with the rebound. And now we'll get the foul from Jacek. And that will send Keegan Brooks to the line.
That was a good bit of defense by Keegan on that possession. Essexville really wanted to get the ball in the Denham's hands to get that little lefty 3 off because he's got a good stroke. Great defense, and then collects the defensive rebound, going to the line.
Well,
Still
the way the
1-1
Vikings
here.
are playing defense, you get the impression that one free throw here will do it. It'd make it a 3-possession game.
Right.
And it should get the corpulent lady warming up as Keegan Brooks uses every inch of the home rim and rattles it home. 52-45. And the second will not go. Scherzer with the rebound. Quickly the other way, Jacek. Denham, straightaway 3. Good! Jacob Denham with his second 3 of this quarter.
You know, I'd like to point out, Cadillac's got 4 fouls to give. So, you know, you got a guy dribbling around, make him inbound it again. Got a guy dribbling, make him inbound it again.
I mean, that's 3-4 seconds every time, right?
Right. Beautiful shot, though.
It was. It was. Denham struggled early. Had 6 points in the first half, all in the second quarter.
Looks like he goes about 6'1", 6'2", anyway.
Yeah, he's got decent
Long
size.
arm.
He's listed at 6'3", actually.
Okay.
I know at 5'9", it's hard to tell how tall
Well, I
anybody
know.
is.
I'm just looking
right?
up at everybody. I'm just saying he might as well be 7'4", but he's got a good-looking shot, and he's got some size to him. Feel like they might have wanted to dial that up a little sooner.
It's funny when you look down at these kids, and I'm the same. I mean, I'm only 6 foot, and I look down at these kids, and I think, kid's 6'1", and then I walk by them by the sideline, and I go, oh, no, he's 6'3". Dang.
Yep.
That's all I ever wanted to be, Kevin, was 6'3". Didn't make it.
Yeah. Whatever. 6 foot. Should we tell Eric Richards that this is the best left-handed three-point shooter that we've seen in quite some time?
I think he just did.
He is retired now, so can we say that?
I think he just did.
I'm just asking. I didn't say it.
24 seconds left. Gentlemen will inbound for the Vikings. Raphael wide open deep. They get it into Benson, and McFarland will foul him with 20.9 seconds remaining. Vikings have gone 1 for 2 from the line on all 3 trips to the line. And Cooper Benson will try to break that. And when I say that, I mean Cooper Benson will try to make both, not miss the first one.
We'll see if
last 1-and-1 for the Vikings. Next foul, put him in the double bonus.
see if Coach Benzenberg told him you got a couple fouls to give here. It'd be interesting to see what they do.
And Benson cannot convert, and the rebound, scrapping, and Benson comes up with it. And we're going to get a foul again. So Cooper will get an opportunity to atone for that miss.
Shooting 2 this time, like you mentioned. Puts it home.
And Benson nails the first. Second. Rattles it home. And that should. Yes, there you go. That's why he's up here making the big bucks, folks. Kevin calling that one.
Little
Brooks committing one
strategery.
foul. Still got a few to give.
Yep.
Don't do it while they're ready to shoot, or we're going to get another one. What in the world? Who'd they call that on?
That there, my friend, would be an anticipation call. I expect them to foul. They didn't. Whoops, blew my whistle. Sorry, but that's what that was.
I don't doubt that. We're going to get a full timeout. 10.8 seconds remaining. It's a two-possession game, 6-point game. 54-48. Cadillac has stormed all the way back after trailing 30-19 at the half.
I think we did a game.
35-18 run here in the second.
35-18. Wow.
I had to do the math real quick.
I think we did a game last year, and I want to say it was against Petoskey, where Cadillac was down 22 points, came back and won that game, and it kind of propelled them the rest of the year, kind of let them find their identity. And you wonder if a game like tonight would do that too. You still don't have your point guard, Tip Baker. You got a couple guys missing from injury. Got down big early, got a quality opponent, but you banded together, you sucked it up, you found a way. See if that does, going forward into league play, gives them a little bit of confidence.
Yeah, these Vikings, when they beat Essexville Garber back in 2015, they lost to Detroit Henry Ford in the Class B state semis. And the last two seasons, they've lost at the district level. Benzie Central beat them. They were 9-11. Last year went 11-11, won a couple of district games, but lost to Ludington in the district final. They've been in the middle of the Big North. And no doubt Coach Bensenberg would love to get back on the quarterfinal train that they enjoyed. They made 5 straight quarterfinal trips and 3 straight state semifinals, as Denham's 3 is way off the mark. And we will get a foul by Garber with 6.6 seconds left and an opportunity for Benson to pad his stats. But I think this one we can safely say put to bed.
Yep, that was a quality comeback by Cadillac. Found a way in the second half. Sure, we'll talk about that in the post game, but you got a hats off to them. They did it. They did it on the defensive end, and we really do hope that Mar is doing okay over there. He's still got the ice on his ankle. Hope that doesn't swell up too much on him tonight, and just praying for a quick recovery for that kid. He was fun to watch for 2.5 quarters. Good point guard.
Sure was. And you get the impression, because it was just about the time the Vikings were making their comeback, as Benson rattles those both home, you get the impression that kind of took a little of the air out of the fight for the Dukes.
Yep.
56-48, your final here from Cadillac High School. The Vikings come all the way back from 14 points down to defeat the Dukes of Essexville Garber. They move to 5-3. Essexville falls to 6-3. Listening to John McMahon trying to figure out what night he was saying that the Vikings are back. They got TC West, I know, in their next matchup. But you know what? We can tell you all that in the post-game show. Our thanks to CCTV, our thanks to CCI, Cadillac Casting Incorporated, our presenting sponsor, Cadillac Tire, Napa Auto Parts, locations in Cadillac, Lake City, Big Rapids, and Pizza Plus for their support of this broadcast. The post-game wrap-up coming up here on My News 26 and CCTV. Back after this.